Good afternoon and happy Friday. Welcome to RMU Focus. My name is Colby Sherwin and alongside me is Cameron McAriola. So Cam, last week I sat down with Austin Bechtold to talk about fish fries. We talked about the basketball team's final regular season game. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about how they did in the Horizon League tournament. And we talked about everything going on in Pittsburgh and here at Robert Morris. So what did you think of the show?
Last week was a great show. It was great to have Austin on the show, talk a lot about fish fry, and then a lot of sports happening and keeping up to date with all this RMU stuff. It was a great show. Although the St. Patrick's Day Parade has been canceled, there is a virtual Irish celebration going on right now. The Pittsburgh Irish Festival, which usually takes place in fall, has released their spring collection of Irish music. All performances can be watched virtually on the Irish Festival's Facebook page. Orchid and Tropical Bonsai Show, A Splash of Brilliance. Get rid of those winter blues with a display of some of the most gorgeous specimens from 2FIP's finest collection. There is no better way to escape from the cold than a stroll through their greenhouse and looking at some of the world's finest orchids on display. The display comes to an end this weekend, so don't miss out.
Well, Cam told us what's going on this week in Pittsburgh. What about this weekend? Join the National Aviary for a virtual event. Bird migration has amazed and mystified humans for centuries. Some of very recent technology advances have enabled researchers to obtain truly astonishing data that are giving us much clearer understanding of bird migrations. This virtual event starts on Monday at 11 a.m. to noon. And on Tuesday, the Penguins will be hosting their cross-state rivals, the Philadelphia Flyers, after they fell to Alexander Ovechkin and the Washington Capitals last night. Sidney Crosby and the Penguins are looking to rebound as they take on Carter Hart and the Philadelphia Flyers. The game's at 7 on NBC, or you can watch it at AT&T Sports Network. So, Cam, who do you have winning this one?
I'm a Flyers fan, so I gotta go with my boys back home, the Philadelphia Flyers.
I'm gonna have to take the Flyers in that one.
Explore Pittsburgh's Black history with a bike ride through some of the city's historic black neighborhoods. Join great cyclist Major Taylor for an 8 to 10 mile tour. The ride begins at Everyday Cafe in Homewood. If you plan on attending, please bring water, your bike, and wear a mask. Food can be purchased at some of the local black-owned businesses.
Flamingo fans, and there are a lot of you out there, get ready to be excited. Flamingo Fest returns for Saturday and Sunday. Flamingo fans unite. Visit the National Aviary for a fun with the flock featuring enhanced safety protocols Saturday and Sundays only from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Grab your flock and don't miss out on this fun bird-themed event this weekend only.
While the COVID numbers are starting to go down, the weather is starting to rise as spring is just around the corner. Some major events that have already been canceled due to COVID-19 have been the St. Patrick's Day Parade, as I said earlier, and the Pittsburgh Marathon. But there is still a chance we could have Pittsburgh events like Picklesburgh, the Three Rivers Festival, and 4th of July concerts. The Pittsburgh Pirates are also in conversation with Governor Tom Wolf to let fans back into PNC Park. Speaking of the Pirates, they're hosting a mass vaccination clinic around opening day, April 1st.
There's a lit event for you this Friday. Lit Fridays makes its return today only with Ming Smith. Lit Fridays is a literary focused virtual salon presented by the August Wilson African American Cultural Center, featuring conversations and guest performances. It is today from 6 to 7 p.m. Sounds like a blast.
Quantum Theater is presenting Far Away, directed by Carla Booz and Joe Siemens. Far Away is available to watch right now. Tickets cost just $10 and you can watch the play from the comforts of your home. The show is available until March 7th and you can sign up for a special conversation with director Carla Booz and costume director Susan Sue, which will take place March 4th. You can also enjoy a meal at every week. They offer a Prix Fix dinner with one of the theater's nearby partners. Every dollar spent will go to help feed neighbors in need. A new constellation is just another way to celebrate arts of Pittsburgh. The Cultural District has been filled with 11 works of art made by local Pittsburgh artists in 9 locations. All the works of art have been made emerging black artists. The path begins at Theater Square and goes on to Penn Ave and 9th Street. The artwork will be up the entire month of March, so don't miss out.
Tomorrow, make sure to band together for the Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra. Join them on the night of the actual anniversary of the first concert, Saturday, February 27th. The 125th anniversary celebration digital premiere will showcase the 125th year anniversary of the PSO chamber music performance with PSO musicians and much more. Your presence will help support the largest fundraising night of the year for a Pittsburgh Symphony Orchestra in such an incredibly and difficult unexpected year. Fundraise from these events support the Pittsburgh Symphony's learning and community engagement programs that impact more than 80,000 children and adults every year. Symphony Orchestra for their 125th anniversary. Do you need a laugh right now? Then this is the virtual event for you. Stand-up comedian Kish Morgan is performing a brand new show each week via Zoom. The show will blend traditional and stand-up comedy, storytelling, historic anecdotes, as well as some interactive segments and commentary on some news stories and segments each week. Karish addresses a new socio-political topic. It is today from 8 to 9:30.
Colby, you'll like this, as we went to this place just last semester. The Pittsburgh Zoo announced that they will be reopening. The zoo has been closed the last few months due to COVID-19 restrictions. The zoo and PPG Aquarium are set to reopen March 1st. Face masks will be required for everyone inside and out, regardless of vaccination, and there will be no tram, and the park will operate with limited capacity. Visit the zoo's website to set up your visit and for more information on their COVID-19 guidelines. Well, up next, Colby's going to be sitting down with Glenn Hussey, so stay tuned.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How is it? Is it good?
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Colby Sherwin is sitting with Glenn Hussey from Delta Tell Delta. Colby, take it away.
Thanks, Cameron, and thank you, Glenn, for sitting down with me.
Yep, thank you for having me.
So why did you join Delta 2 Delta?
I joined the fall of my freshman year. About a week into college, I probably met like a handful of people. And then I met one of the guys playing volleyball, and he didn't even tell me that he was in the fraternity. He just invited me over to the suite, the fraternity suite. I didn't know it was a fraternity suite when I went there. And we were just hanging out, having a good time. I met all the guys, and again, I met all of them. They didn't even mention that they were in a fraternity. And you know, I just saw how well they clicked, and the advancement opportunities that they, you know, all had. That was very intriguing to me, and they were very kind and welcoming to me, and I kind of rushed my decision to join. It was just like impromptu. I was just like, okay, I'll do it, sure. And I at the time I was like, maybe I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but I don't regret it at all. I had a great experience. I've learned a lot about myself. I've grown a lot as a person, so I'm very thankful that I made that decision as a immature, kind of irrational freshman. I just made a rash decision, but I think I made a good one.
So how long have you been in the frat?
I'm a senior, so I've been in the fraternity for 4 years now.
Can you describe your role in any events that you guys do?
Right now I don't do anything because I'm a senior and I'm a little washed up, but I used to be the president for a little bit, for a year. Before that I was I was also on executive board as a director of standards, and then I was also assistant treasurer, but I guess my main role as president, I just oversaw everything. So anything down from financing to the operations to anything, professional development, everything we did, I oversaw it. I supervised and delegated everything.
How could someone join if they wanted to?
It's a pretty informal process. What we do is, at first you meet a bunch of guys. If you click with them, you go to the rush events, and the rush events is where you meet everybody. And then we decide, hey, you're a good fit for us. You're more than welcome to come back and come to more events and eventually join. And then after that, you get a bid, and then once you bid, you start your new member process, which is about 8 weeks. In those 8 weeks, you just learn about the history of the fraternity, what our values are, what we really are as an organization, and then after that, you get initiated as a brother.
Do you have any rush events that are coming up anytime soon?
Anytime soon? No, because just with COVID and everything, we've already done all of our rush events a few weeks ago. One of them was Top Golf. One of them was bowling. But within the semester, no, I don't believe so.
Are there any benefits for joining the fraternity?
Yeah. Well, for me, the benefits were, I can't even put into words what it was. I've met people all across the country from just joining the fraternity. I got my internship through the fraternity. A brother that was older than me helped me get my internship. But I've met so many different people. I've grown as a person. Me personally, I've learned how to manage people, run an organization smoothly. My major's financing, so my major's finance. So as assistant treasurer, I learned a lot. So a lot of it's just connections and growing as a person.
Can you tell me a little bit about the Hugh Shield Award?
Yeah. So the Hugh Shield Award is what we just won in the year 2020 during my presidency. The Hugh Shields Award is an award that my fraternity's been striving to get for 6 years now. We've been on this campus for 6 years, and Hugh Shields was a brother in the 50s at another university. I forget which university, but he was big in helping undergrads and helping them achieve later on down in life. And when he passed away, the fraternity awarded 10 chapters out of 100 plus. Right now we're at 130 chapters in the nation. They awarded 10 chapters, the 10 best chapters, the Hugh Shields Award, and we were ranked 7 out of 130 at Robert Morris, the chapter at Robert Morris. And it was just a huge honor because, everything, we worked hard. We raised over $8,000 in philanthropy. We had a lot of community service. Our community service dipped because of COVID, but our GPA was higher than ever. We've done a lot more events, and we worked really hard for this award, and we were really proud to have it.
I got one more question for you. What is the coolest memory you have as a member of Delta 2 Delta?
Coolest memory? Ooh. I would say just hanging out in the suite, really. Just little things that you'll remember. My 4 years have been awesome, but just, little things. Just coming to the suite or just seeing guys and hanging out all day, every day. That's just awesome. It's when I graduate in 2 months, it's going to be one of the things I'll miss.
Well, Glenn, thank you for joining me. We're going to have to toss it back over to Cam.
Thank you, Colby and Glenn, for talking about Delta 2 Delta. Let's take a look at other Greek life events going on around RMU. Kappa Delta Rho is holding their Spring 2021 fundraising tabling today at 3 p.m. And Sigma Tau Gamma is holding a ticket tabling on Monday at 12 p.m. And Gamma Sigma Sigma is hosting a Kahoot game night Thursday at 9:30 p.m. Up next, we have, can't get enough of RMU sports. Check out RMU Century Media for all your campus news, sports, and arts and entertainment. Up next, we have sports coming up, so stay tuned here at RMU Focus.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Maybe you can make retirement happen. After all, you made her college years happen. Whatcha? Opening that education savings account when she was little. Spearheading a campus tour. And another, and another, and another, and another. Bam! Deciphering financial aid. She was like, what? And now she's like, you aced planning for college. Now get the tips you need to get on track at aceyourretirement.org.
Jason, let's go see your room.
How was it? Is it good?
Things could be stranger, but I don't know how. I'm going through changes now. Could spend a lifetime trying to figure it out. I'm going through changes, through all of the strangeness. I'm going through changes now.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Longtime PGA golfer Tiger Woods was involved in a car accident on Tuesday. The accident was in California. The 43-year-old was left with a serious leg injury. It is said to be the same injury that Washington football team quarterback Alex Smith had in 2018. Dr. Jimmy Fost, emergency physician, said, quote, he's still in an acute phase where there may be still have a lot of work to do. The present in the moment is in the coming days, end quote. Some may say the clock has struck 12 on Big Ben Roethlisberger's Hall of Fame career. On Tuesday, the team owner, Art Rooney, said he will be back for the 2021 season. Well, Big Ben said earlier in the week that he would like to play for, quote, 2 to 3 more years. If it was up to me, I would let the other young quarterbacks try to play on the roster. Josh Dobbs, Mason Rudolph, and Dwayne Haskins play. But it is up to the owners. I would have Big Ben play the first few weeks just so the young guys can learn the playbook. Cam, do you have any opinion on this?
I think the Steelers should go younger, and with younger quarterbacks, they're going to be throwing to wide receivers such as Juju Smith, who the Juju Smith announced that he made it clear that he wants to be a Steeler for the rest of his career. Juju was drafted in the second round in 2017 by the Steelers, and his 4 seasons in black and gold, he had 308 receptions, 3,726 yards, and 26 touchdowns. Juju is set to become a free agent this offseason on March 17th. He told TMZ, quote, at the end of the day, I want to have my legacy in Pittsburgh and retire there, end quote.
New Pittsburgh Penguins general manager Ron Hextall continues his rebuild of the team by adding to the team's biggest weakness, the defense. He added former Flyer, 25-year-old Elliot Friedman. He was the third-round pick by Hextall in 2018. He played in 11 NHL games. Friedman should add nice depth to the defense on the Pens, which has not been great. An overall move by Ron Hextall.
Speaking of Penguins, Sidney Crosby played in his 1,000th NHL game the other day, and the team and city found many ways to honor him. The Pittsburgh Penguins honored him during warm-ups when every player on the ice had the number 87 on their back. This jersey will be put into auction, and all proceeds will go to help benefit the Pittsburgh Penguins Foundation. Mayor William Peduto also announced that every February 20th will be Sidney Crosby Day in Pittsburgh.
The men's basketball team season has come to a close as they fell to Detroit Mercy for the third time in a row, 83-73 in the first round of the Horizon League tournament. Khalil Spear had 22 points and John Williams had 17. Overall, it was the defense that led to the end of the season for the Colonials. They gave up 46 points to Antoine Davis. The Colonials end their first season in the Horizon League with a 4-12 record.
The women's basketball team also got their first taste of Horizon League playoff action as they took on Northern Kentucky. The Colonials started their season with 2 games against the Norse, where they were defeated 61-33 and 62-50. Unfortunately, their season would end there too against the Norse as they lost their first Horizon League playoff game by a score of 68-54. Esther Casteda led the way for the Colonials as she was the only one to go double digits in points with 21. Congrats to all the girls for playing during these troubling times, and we look forward to seeing them on the court next season.
Now to Joe Walton Stadium for the women's lacrosse team. Mackenzie Gandy broke the all-time point record on Tuesday against Fresno State. She became the program's all-time leading scorer with her 180th career point, a free position goal in the first half of the victory over SFU. She finished the afternoon with 6 points in total as the Colonials improved to 2-0 on the season. Gandy said, quote, "I've worked hard for it and I know the team worked hard for me. So I could get them the ball and rack up the points. So it's a good feeling. It took a little longer than I wished, but I finally got it. Now it's time to move past so I can move on." End quote. Congrats, Mackenzie.
RMU football, after more than 365 days, the Colonials football team finally returns to the football field as they take on the number 2 FCS team in the nation, James Madison University. Last Saturday, the Dukes had a scrimmage against Morehead State where they won 52-0. This is a very skilled and dangerous opponent to start the season for the Colonials, and they look to pull off an upset with George Martin under center and Bernard Clark in his 3rd season as head coach. The Colonials will have 4 other games this season as they face Monmouth, Charlestown South, Kennesaw South, and Gardner-Webb.
When we come back, we'll be telling you what's going on here on RMU. Stay with us here on RMU Focus.
Pull over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. Let's talk about what's going on this weekend. Today, only the RMU Sports Island is letting RMU students skate for free. All you have to do is show your RMU ID. That's it. You must provide your own transportation or be with your social pod. This is a great weekend to get out on the ice and learn how to skate or hang out with your friends. Also, Kappa Delta Rio is having a tabling event. It is today from 3 to 4. The tabling for our KDR Spring 2021 fundraisers in the Nicholson Rotunda. They are raffling off a $70 gift card to the Cheesecake Factory and an Ion XL speaker. Finally, the football team has their first game of the season as they take on James Madison tomorrow at 12 on Flow Football. The Colonials are looking for revenge after they lost last year to the Monarchs.
This week at RMU, Res Life will be hosting Jackbox Game Night on Tuesday, March 2nd at 8. This event is online and hosted by Gallatin CA Alley. And on Wednesday at the Nicholson Rotunda, RMU Students Veteran Association is hosting Recruitment Day. Stop by and talk to current student veterans to get more information. There will be a discussion about the rise of political extremism in the last 40 years and how it affected the political ideology divided in our country and the effect it has held on the trust and reliability of the media. On Thursday, March 4th at 6, this discussion is hosted by Dr. Moretti and Dr. Fanning. Don't miss out.
Robert Morris University has been awarded gold status as the military-friendly school by Victory, a service-disabled, veteran-owned small business and the premier military marketing company in the country. Only 162 of more than 1,200 universities and professional schools participated in Victory's 2021-2022 survey have been selected for the Gold Award status. Distinguished of the Gold status is from a promotion from RMU's last ranking as the Bronze Military-Friendly School.
How well do you know your roommate? Well, Kobe, I know you pretty well. Join for a quick trivia game to test how well you and your roommate know each other. You and your roommate will be asked a series of questions, and if you get the same answers, you will receive points. Register now on Revolution.
The student government will be hosting a Shark Tank event this week. Have an idea to impair at RMU? Do you need funding for more of your event? Then look no further. RMU SGA is hosting its 7th annual Shark Tank contest, and you can win up to $10,000 by pitching your idea to our panel of judges. When we come back, Cam and I will be giving our places to be, so stay with us on RMU Focus.
Roll over. Chance high five. All right. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother and... I am totally a hot person. Right, guys? Thanks for being honest. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love. Adopt pure love at theshelterpetproject.org.
Multiple studies have shown that marijuana can slow both driver reaction and response time, which can be really dangerous. He's here. He's here. Wait. What? I can't drive. Why? My. Oh.
Stand is precise, no margin for error.
Dare to forget that. Dare to have fun with it. Get weird with it. Dare to send those old STEM theories flying past the neighbor's house into outer space. Dare to program something internet-breaking, record-breaking. Dare to blow their minds. Dare to learn the difference between sedimentary and metamorphic rock. Go find those rocks. Dare to keep daring. Dare to STEM. Check out She Can STEM to get started.
Welcome back to RMU Focus. My What to Watch is the new Tom and Jerry movie with the star-studded cast, including Michael Pena and Kim Jong. It looks to be a great movie, and I'm very excited to see it. Also, the football team takes on James Madison after a big loss to the Monarchs last year. They look for redemption this year. It could be a great game, and good luck to the team.
My place to be is the Island Sports Complex, where I'll be covering RMU's women's hockey as they wrap up their season against Syracuse. I might also hop in on that free skate today. And unfortunately, no fans are allowed to attend the event, but we could anticipate soon that the Pirates and Penguins should be getting fans in their stands. And also the Frozen Four is coming to Pittsburgh.
My place to be is the NAC Outdoor Courts. They open this week. I'm hoping to have a few friends go up and play hockey or basketball. If you've got nothing going on this weekend, make sure to head up. It should be a fun time. Cam, it's been a great show so far. Do you have anything else you want to talk about?
I like your what to watch with all the football and stuff going on. I think I want to go back and watch a classic movie, maybe some Pulp Fiction with Samuel L. Jackson and some Ezekiel 25:11. But yeah.
Well, that's all the time we have. Thank you for watching RMU Focus. See you next week.